intro music. Yeah! Woohoo!
Hey everybody, welcome back. And there's been an update to this month's feature. The forbidden technologies have gotten a little bit of a boost, and I wanted to kind of go over that with y'all because I realize that not everybody uses like Discord, which is where some of this stuff gets announced. So I'm putting it out here on YouTube, and we'll even share a little bit on Facebook, as well as the page on the website has been updated. But for those that didn't know, well, here you're going to find out. And some of the ones that maybe you're already using have gotten a buff, but some of the common ones didn't get much really changed at all. And this was all based on player feedback. There was also, I provided feedback, and a lot of the spinners did, about the chance of losing materials, especially materials you paid for. That's been brought up and is being discussed by Scopely as well, for the chance of losing the very important proto matter if you're trying to level up. Sadly, this video doesn't cover any of that information, but keep your eye out, really pushing to try to get something made available for y'all, for if you, in your opinion, lost money on that, because I do feel like that if you spend something, it should be RNG based to potentially lose it. Let's go over to the announcement itself. We'll cover that as kind of like our introduction. An update to Forbidden Tech from Q, or an update from Q about Forbidden Tech. Either way, here it is. So it's been over a week, and Q remains in the Alpha Quadrant, blah, blah, blah. They tried to make it sound lore friendly. Here's the nuts and bolts. Here's the pretty gritty of it. With this update, rare and epic Forbidden Tech unlocks have become more impactful with buffs to the early tiers and levels. Additionally, higher tier levels have been boosted on some of the epics to provide additional effectiveness at max rank. The tiers and levels that have been increased, it's on adjustment, a range from a 5% adjustment to 550%, which is obviously a big number. Like that's really big. Sounds important. It's big. Bigger is better. Except when it's Rev on the screen, because now he's in the way. So now I'm back down here, and now we're going to take a look at it because we want to know what actually changed. Now, I did already comment to them that very difficult to read the bold here that you're about to see, but Tetracyanate not getting any changes. It is staying the same. The ablative armor, these are the common forbidden technologies, also staying the same, no change. Orion seismic charges, no change. That's an uncommon. Transphasic torpedoes, no change. These are the numbers for where it maxes out, but no change. Now, subnucleonic beam also will not get any change because it's an uncommon. And Borg nanoprobes is where you finally start seeing some changes. And these are the rares that you're going to work through as you're going through your Q's trials. Ding that Taco Bell. So you have a initial unlock, which is going to increase your armor piercing, shield piercing, and accuracy from 50, now getting boosted to a 100% boost. So, hey, got to make up for the power creep. Also increasing critical damage against solo armadas, the initial unlock going from 20 to 25. You also, at tier 3 level 15, have another increase in the boost now. It's adding more armor piercing, shield piercing, and accuracy. And then this down here at the very bottom, increasing critical damage against solos from 140 to 150 at tier 9 level 45. Then you got the Romulan mining laser. You can see some pretty significant boost to cargo capacity, to the ore mining rate itself, which I know just gets all of you crazy miners just so excited. Like, yay, we get to chew rocks for a living. Woo! You enjoy chewing rocks? Well, this is the forbidden technology for you. So tier 1 level 5, increasing the mining rate from 210 to 250. You see as it tiers up, increasing cargo cap again, the mining rate again, and maxing out at 600%. So pretty big. You got the Malon extractor getting the same treatment as you just saw. This is just more gas focused versus the ore focused. And here's the Klingon one, same thing. This one being crystal focused. Come down here to the Borg alcove, which very interesting one. I actually like the Borg alcove, mainly because I am really trying to add more things to my Voyager to make it more impactful in daily use, and I've been using it as a daily grinder. In fact, if you've been watching the channel, you've seen a lot of daily grinding use for me. Curious if anybody else is actually doing that. If you are using the Voyager for more than just Dairy Queen hostiles, let me know down below. All right, so here's your random alcove. Nothing. It's depressing, isn't it? Because I was hoping that would be one get moved up because it's specific to the Voyager, but we're going to keep moving. Interface cloaking device, which I actually have. If you remember, this is actually the one that I currently have attached to my Defiant. My Defiant, in fact, is using this one. It's a tier 1 level 1. Simply because Defiant cloaking is lore friendly. I like that, and I use it for armadas. So just a random little aside there of how I'm using some of these, but it's getting an initial buff of when a ship receives a critical hit. It is now going to go from a critical hit chance from 1 to 2 rounds when cloaked 5%, which nice little improvement there. And that's it. Like that's the totality of it. But improvement is improvement, and I'll take it. Aileron Radiation is going to be a damage boost against players. This is a PvP one, also hull boost. Pretty significant jump here. 60 to 150, 75 to 100 at just initial unlocking. You see it ranges out and maxes out at a 2,000% bonus. This is what we call power creep. Creep, 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 creep. Because we got to keep making things stronger and stronger to make up for the fact that we have so much of the same thing. But don't worry, if you ask Game Design, they'll tell you, oh, it doesn't matter, it's no big deal. We've already mathed out and it's fine. So, 2,000, tier 9, level 45. Woof, that's huge. Now we've got the Red Matter one, which is also one that my friend K92, who we talked about in yesterday's video, who was really helping with the leveling and camping guide. Well, this is one that they've invested in, so there's another little boost there, maxing out at 2,000. So, woo, you got the Thaleron Radiation, Romulan ship damage, and you got this one, Federation ship damage. Woo, doggy. And then, of course, the other version, the Time Crystal, is going to be for the Klingon ship damage, 2,000 again. So, big boost depending on which faction you're going with. The Metreon Cascade was one that everybody is unlocking right now, but received no benefits, even though it's an epic. And literally everybody's unlocking it. That's really weird, because I could have sworn that if I go into my Q's trials and look with my 2 eyes, because I have multiple eyes, believe it or not, that sure looks like an epic. It's purple. Gosh, it sure seems like the only thing they really increased were the ones that you had to go and buy in the store to make them more buy-worthy. They didn't, in fact, increase all the epics. Well, by golly, Miss Molly, I am astounded and shocked. There it is right there, an epic. But gee willikers there, Timmy. Where's the boost? Guess they just decided it was too strong as it is. Only an 1,800% boost here compared to 2,000. I mean, not that you can't grind for the others in time. You can. I just felt like, you know what? I just felt like being honest. All right? Because it said in the thing that we're going to boost the rare and epics. Right? That's what it said. It says that. The rare and the epics. Just some particular things just didn't feel like they get the same level of boosting. And how come the Metreon Cascade now maxes out at 1,800, but the one that you go buy right now, you can level up and get 2,000? I'm just saying the math ain't math. I guess at the end of the day, it doesn't matter, because you can. One good thing about these is you will be able to free-to-play, upgrade / find these, all of them. So no worries there. If you are a low-level player, you're already working on a blade of armor and the Orion seismic charges through the refinery. So you are going to access some of these, and eventually, as you get deeper in, you're going to access more as you level up the Q building. So I guess at the end of the day, no big deal. But I don't know, just how come they all didn't get a boost? I mean, if we're going to 2,000% hull boost, make everything 2,000% hull boost. That's a big boost, by the way. And keep in mind that I'm talking about max level. We're not talking about initially just unlocking these and them being that strong. And I get subnucleonic beam and the commons not being as valuable. In fact, I actually like that, because I've been a strong proponent of there needs to be more common stuff in the game, less everything being rare and epic. So I actually have no problem with that. But let me know what you think, as always, in the comment section down below. Hopefully this information has helped you in your Star Trek Fleet Command progress and process. Live long and plunder. Stay safe for the Space Cowboys. Deuces, that's me. I'm Rev. Catch you on the next video, and I appreciate you watching. I really do. Y'all are all amazing.
An even better outro than the intro. For the Empire and glory to your house.